guys, it's me Masa here, and I'm in the middle of the nowhere right now. Actually, I'm with the car right next to me, which is a Toyota GR Corolla. And special thanks to Omoshiro Rentacar for allowing me to drive this car for a day. We're going to head to Ito in an area called Tsukuba, where if you guys seen Dustin's video, I went on a nice toge road with Dustin in his Evo and my GRMN Yaris. So today I'm gonna compare this to a USDM GR Corolla, which I've been personally able to drive a Morizo edition and also the Core edition. So I'm gonna talk in depth, but first I'm with my friends. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit in the back. Yay! So this is gonna be my seat for a day, for half a day. I'm gonna sit in the back. As you can see, I'm like 5'9", and me sitting behind, I have a good amount of headroom and also good amount of the leg room as well. And my favorite feature about this GR Corolla is I have a cup holder on the door. We're going for a ride all the way to Tsukuba. So now I'm with lovely, trusty co-pilot, and my friends are driving right now. First impressions of sitting here. It's actually quite comfortable.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. Oh, that's a hello police. Eh? that was undercover cop car right there. But we've been sitting here for about 5-10 minutes, and clearly this is more comfortable than a GR Yaris. And then because of having more leg room and more space at the back with nice cup holders right there, very, very comfortable. And it doesn't feel that tight too. And the back seat has a that's where the exhaust is, so I can hear more exhaust more pronounced compared to my other cars, such as both GRMN and also GR Yaris. But other than that, it's very, very comfortable car. 100% for sure better rear seat capabilities compared to GR Yaris. But now we're on the freeway, cruising down. It is still a very comfortable car too. And it's raining, and I left my clothes outside, and I forgot to put them back. So hopefully my clothes won't get too wet by the time I go home. Fingers crossed. Let's go to one of my favorite toge roads in Japan in the next clip. So now we're on one of the tight toges of Tsukuba, and yes, the car is a bit juddery, especially there's a lot of speed bumps that try to avoid hashirias going too fast on toge. Aside from that, actually the rear of the car is very stable, and it feels way more comfortable than my GRMN, obviously, because it has a stock suspension. But actually, it feels more comfortable than my the previous GR Yaris that I had as well. Let's go up in the upper side of Tsukuba, and we'll give you some more updates. Alright, well, now I'm gonna be on one of the famous toge roads, Mount Tsukuba. First things first, let's put on the sport mode, activate 4-wheel drive to track, and let's go. Oh yeah, it immediately feels more happier on the upper range of the RPM. This is way more powerful than both of my cars. I'm gonna go too easy on it since I'm not really familiar with this road or the car itself, but oh yes, So this car is different from a USDM model, which is, this car is the equivalent of a circuit package that you guys in US will have. So it comes with the forged carbon roof, front and rear torsion diff. Car wise, it's all the same. In Japan, we call this trim level the RZ, and the upper trim level will be the Morizo. And the Morizo is basically the same spec as what you guys get in the US as well. And man, this car feels really agile on this tight mountain road, Scuba. And I kind of feel like this car is really meant to be driven on the road like this, because this car is really agile on the handling part, as you can tell, with little less steering input, and the car really handled quite well. And the throttle input is very linear compared to the other Toyota cars. I don't even need to go full throttle on this entire area, and then this car can drive really nicely. Oh my god, this car feels really nice. It's one of the cars that like all the other manufacturers will make in this time era, where all the cars becoming electric and fully self-autonomous. It really soaks up the whole bumps really well, and the car really dives into the corners so nice too. Ooh, nice Mustang. This is these type of cars that like manufacturers won't really consider making anymore. Especially, I would really consider getting this in an auto, because it will be a very much more comfortable car on daily driving, since it's a conventional torque converter style automatic. It's very comfortable on a city driving, whereas some of the dual clutches, you're going to be a little jarring if you're stuck in the traffic, or you're just going like a small commute where you're going stop and go traffic. So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of driving this car when I was in stateside, driving the Core edition that Dustin used to have. It felt like a normal car, but on here, like this tight alley road, it feels very special. And I think this car will be a very good alternative to the people who need to live in with the one car, and then having the kids, and you can stuck the people in the back, no problem. Alright, so I just finished with driving the GR Corolla. It was very fun ride. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the key differences of the GR Corolla in JDM model versus a USDM model. Starting off from the front, obviously it mostly looks the same. Other than the headlight, which is different from US specifications, it is a identical vehicle. Not just the design, but the way they kind of having a secondary light, which is a little bit different. And coming right up, so this is the RZ, not a Morizo edition, but it comes with the carbon roof. Some people like to call it forged carbon. This is called a C carbon fiber weave, which is basically just a chopped carbon lay on top of a resin layer. It's actually much stiffer, lighter than the steel roof that the Core editions get. Well, not really lightweight, more of a fragility reasons, but they have in forged carbon. This is standard for the RZ version. Coming right up to the side, we have a 8.5 plus 30 BBS forged alloy wheels wrapped around with the Advent Apex tires, which is all the same with the USDM version. Fun fact, we don't have Advent Apexes available in Japanese market, so it's kind of like a USDM thing that you get this kind of tires in Japan. The rear is basically the identical, other than the side markers is missing on the rear taillight, but mostly it is very much identical. One thing I don't really like about the exterior of a GR Corolla is the wing, which is a base wing. that you come with the normal Corolla Sport or base Corolla hatch in the US. I would really want to have the big wing for this kind of vehicle, and kind of missing the whole entire body line of it. So that's a little bit of gripe about me. So since we're in the back, let's check out the rear trunk space, which is surprisingly, it kind of missing the rear part of the depth of a Corolla hatchback, because we have a battery system inside right here that we're missing the entire rear part of a vehicle. And the hatch itself is quite big, so you can put a lot of stuff, but the hatch opening is big, but it was not there. It's a very shallow hatch. You can put more stuff compared to GR Yaris, but compared to normal hatchback, we don't have enough trunk space for it. Triple tip exhaust system, which is all standard with all the GR models. In my opinion, the GR Corolla Morizo has more depth of a ground. I'm not too sure, just because it's a different exhaust system. 3-tip exhaust, some people like it, some people hate it. Me, whenever it first launched, I wasn't really a fan of it, but I think now I kind of got used to it, and it really sounds great, as you can hear from my driving experience. But it's a very nice exhaust. This is the true JDM part, which is it is a right-hand drive model. And my favorite part is actually the stitching, which is all red. It only came with the first generation Yaris first edition cars, came with the red stitching, and basically it's the trim level is equivalent of this circuit package. So nice leather and suede combination interior with a GR sporty bucket seat. In my opinion, the seat itself is not really holds you well compared to other seats, and more so of a Morizo edition, but for street driving, this is as comfortable as you get. Now we have the moment of truth. We have a big GR 1.6 liter engine, and as you can tell, it has more space than the Yaris version. You can see the big structural part right here for the core support. A big 1.6 liter turbo 3-cylinder stuck right in the middle of it. Yeah, this is basically the engine wise, and this is one cool part, which is this hood right here, because it has a vents. And core editions, I think it doesn't come with the vents, only with the circuit editions for a US market. So basically the RZ is not 99% equivalent of a circuit package. But my favorite part is actually the stereo system. This car has a JBL 8-speaker stereo system inside. That's why I think it sounds better, and also I think US circuit editions doesn't come with the stereo system of like the JBL stereo system, as well as the 8-inch touch display right there. I guess it's a little bit better version of a USDM version that we can get in Japan. But one gripe about this particular vehicle is they only made right around 1,000 units right now until 2024. Maybe later 2024, this car will become a catalog model where you can buy it at the dealer locally and you can source it. But as for right now, this car is only available at the GR Garage, which is basically a specific dealership that can sell GR vehicles. And not only that, first year 2023 was only limited to 500 units for a RZ version, and again on 2024 it only came with 500 units. So right now in Japan, this car is considered as a very rare vehicle, and I only see once today actually on a tailgate coming up until this parking lot right here. We're gonna go for a little bit. I think we have another driver with me that can drive a stick, which is co-pilot right there. Co-pilot can be a driver for today, so I don't know what she's gonna say, but I'm so excited. So now I have a driver with me. Co-pilot is now being a pilot for it right now. It's a very, very smooth car. Co-pilot, do you like it?
Yes, I like it. Easy to drive,
Yes.
I think.
So now I'm back at Omoshiro Rentacar Noda headquarters, and I brought this GR Corolla back safe and sound. I had really fun driving on the nice scuba mountains and also driving around the streets of Japan, where I could see a lot of nice scenic views of rice fields and so on. And I cannot thank enough Omoshiro Rentacar for this wonderful opportunity to drive this car and experience nice roads, and kind of got the glimpse of what a ideal daily should be. And this car 100% is a very ideal daily. For me, GRMN is pretty much stiff and kind of a bit of a finicky car when in terms of driving around in the streets of Japan, but this car 100% very good street car. And then once you go to the tailgate, oh yes, you're gonna have fun in this beast. This car is right now available at Omoshiro Rentacar. I'll put the link in the description box below. And once again, thank you very much for Omoshiro Rentacars for providing me this GR Corolla for driving around the streets of Japan and taking on a nice back roads and enjoy this car. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Mata ne. Bye bye. Oh, the infamous car. The infamous Lewis Hamilton car. The car that got stolen but came back and it's been driving. Wow. Yeah, bye.